Hey loves, welcome back. I hope all is well with y'all. Happy Thursday, Jupiter Day, all right? To all of my subscribers, those of you who like and support my channel, I appreciate you, love you to life. Okay, may you receive that love and support that you pour into me unlimited. Okay, unlimited amount of love and support to you, all right? And to any new subscribers, hey, my name is Brittany. I'm your Tell Like It Is friend, all right? And this is Divinely Guided Readings. So today, my loves, every reading that I do, even if it's just a quick card pull, every reading that I do is important to me, right? But this one just hits different because of what it's about. And this reading is about our children. It's about the babies, all right? The intention for this reading is to retrieve and deliver understanding, clarity, okay? In regards to what's going on with our children, okay? And how we can help them, you know? But like I said, this just hits different because those of you who know me know how I am about kids. And I just don't play about them, right? We are always talking about our children's future, right? They are the future because this is true. But sometimes, some of us, we get so locked into their future that we forget about their now. And we as adults, we see what's going on in the world. There's even some adults who still don't see what's going on, right? I feel like that's a choice. Okay, that's a choice to ignore, to avoid, to not accept, right? And some people are just in denial. But we see what's going on in the world and how it affects other adults, how people are acting, you know? And it's a lot on us at times, right? So if it's a lot on us, and we've had these years of experience, years of learning and gaining wisdom, imagine what it's like for the youngins, right? The little ones. Imagine all the things that they are seeing, that they are hearing, that they are feeling, right? Imagine how much it is on them. So I want to start the reading by saying the energy that I feel for them is heavy. It's heavy. And it's heavy because of that. Because they're experiencing a lot of things, they're hearing a lot of things. There's a state of confusion because it's like, I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing that this isn't right, but I'm hearing that this is okay, and I'm hearing that it's a lot, okay? There's a lot of children who, I'm gonna give y'all a quick little story. Something that I witnessed this past weekend. I went to the store, and it was a young boy at the checkout. He was the cashier. And I don't want to say that because I want it to be understood what I'm saying. Yeah, it's as if what I seen from him was his life force was being pulled from him. It was being sucked from him, right? I saw that at first, but then my interaction with him told me, yeah, that's what you're seeing. What I mean is, when it was my turn to get my things checked out, he didn't say hello, how are you? He barely looked at me, right? And of course, I didn't feel a way about, him not saying, hi, how are you, whatever, right? Did you find everything okay? I wasn't tripping about that. So I just let him continue to do what he was doing, checking my things out. And when I finished paying, he gave me my receipt, and I looked at him and I said, thank you so much. You have a great day, right? And a little smirk on his face, and he said, thank you, like that. I went on about my business. But why I say that is, this boy couldn't have been any... He just looked so young, y'all. He could have been 15, 16, working at the grocery store. He don't want to be there. He don't want to be there. And I thought about the jobs that I've had, and how even though every job that I've had, I've been damn good at it, right? It still was draining so much, because you got to interact with people for hours, and not everybody that you interact with is this, right? Not everybody you interact with is uplifting, is sincere, is loving, okay? It's a lot. And I could tell that he was an empath. He was. And it just, hurt my feelings. So it was like, as an adult, I worked jobs that I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be there, but I felt like I didn't have a choice, right? A lot of these kids feel like they don't have a choice. They feel stuck. And Monday, I found myself being in a certain type of energy that was just like, what is this? I feel like some of it was me, but some of it wasn't all of mine, and the energy, what I shared with my sister, I was like, I felt restricted, and I didn't know why I felt that way. And now I'm understanding that a lot of our kids are feeling restricted, right? When Spirit told me that I was going to do this reading, the card that I saw in my mind's eye was the devil, okay? The devil card. And I immediately thought temptation. Our kids are being tempted by listen, there's temptation all around them. Whether it's temptation with drugs, sex, alcohol, suicide, murder, all these things, right, that are leeching onto our babies. And many of them feel like sometimes they don't know how to articulate what they're feeling, what they're experiencing. They don't know if it's okay to share what I just seen 11:11. They don't know if it's okay to share what they are experiencing, how they are feeling. They're not sure if they will be understood, right? They don't know if they will be judged, and a lot of them are judging themselves. And it's just a lot on them. They're supposed to be out here playing, having fun, laughing, living, creating, right? Learning about their abilities, about their powers, yeah? But a lot of them are at 9-to-5s, working with people and around people they don't want to be around. A lot of them are glued to their phones. watching things that God knows what, especially with the devil card, me seeing the devil card, no telling what these kids are watching. And it's just a whole lot of confusion for them. What is going on in the world? What is going on with me? What is going on with my parents? What is going on with my family? What is going on with my friends? What is going on with these celebrities? It's like, what is going on, right? Spirit is saying that parents, guardians, and I see myself as being a guardian too, right? I'm not a parent right now, but I have a responsibility to look after the children that I do know and the ones that I don't know, right? I don't know how many kids in the neighborhood that I'm in, it's always kids outside riding their bikes, skating, basketball, you know, different things like that, pool, all of that, right? And I always have my eye. When I see a child, I'm always paying attention, always seeing what's going on, always making sure that they are good, always sending them love, always sending them light. This might ruffle some feathers, but y'all see what my intention is, okay? It's pure. Our babies need a space. How can I put this, Spirit? Help me. Parents, guardians, your attention is on a lot of different things, just like their attention. Things are getting their attention on a lot of different things. What's going on, right? But Spirit is saying for the guardians, your attention is on things like work, right? Paying bills, making sure that there's food on the table, whether or not you're going to have to get another jab, okay? And Spirit is saying that many guardians aren't listening to their soul, what their soul is saying, okay? And this is happening because of fear. We've all been there, right? Where we feel fearful of leaving one job and going to the next, or leaving a job and starting your own business, right? Or moving to a different state. We've felt that energy of like, I don't know what's to come, you know, fear of the unknown. And your soul is like, do it, do it, do it, trust. And why your soul is guiding you to listen is because our babies need us big time. We are needed, and it is our responsibility to be there, to be here, present with them, okay? A lot of guardians aren't present because you've got a lot going on in your mind. You're trying to figure things out also. A lot of you are single parents also. It's a lot going on with y'all too. But again, 1711, imagine what it's like for your children to go to school and to hear so many different things from other kids. You don't know what these other kids are talking about. And it's because people aren't looking after them, right? It's a domino effect. The divine wants you to be present and to communicate with them. For real. Really talk to them. And not just talk to them. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing listen. Listen. Your spirit is guiding you to cooperate with them, to not be so, I've been here longer than you, so I know more than you. Because a lot of the times, our kids teach us a lot, but we're not listening, right? They actually teach us. But we get so stuck on, I'm grown and you're the child. I'm here, you're here. So it makes them feel like they're not valuable. Like they're not valuable. And their thoughts, their feelings do matter. They are valuable, right? There needs to be an adjustment, because there's a huge imbalance. A huge imbalance. And there's a need for order. Big time. And again, like I said, I'm going to use the word adjustment because there's a lot weighing on them. And the things that are weighing on them, they need to be able to talk about it, right? They need to be able to understand. Butterfly. Changes. We are all going through a lot of changes. This earth is going through a lot of changes. And they've got to have someone other than their friends, right, to talk to about these things. It's clear that they need us. It's obvious that they need us. And kudos to those of you who are present. But a lot of you are not present. You might think that you are, but you're not. You've got your mind on other things. And listen, this is why we as adults have to do our healing. So that we do it for ourselves, but we also do it for them. So that we have the capacity to be there for them. Right? So that we have the ability to love them properly, divinely. Okay. I'm getting something about vacations, like partying and vacationing and stuff like that. I get it. Like, again, like I said, even though I'm not a parent, I understand needing space, okay? Let me say that before I continue to say what I'm about to say. I get that 100%. We all have to have our space sometimes, okay? But if you are out here, if you have kids and you're taking vacation after vacation after vacation and they are not included in none of them, that's all I'm going to say. Just had to say that and give the look, because it's like, think on that. You have children, you're always out vacationing, right? Living your best life while your kids stay with your grandparents, right? Grandma or grandpa or both. Or stay with your parents, or stay with a friend, or they're staying with somebody, with a nanny. What nannies? Yeah, they exist too. Think about that. I'd be hurt by that. Take your babies with you on a vacation. They need to get away too. I will admit that this fraudulent, wicked system has had a chokehold on our people for a long time. The grip, though, it ain't there no more. On some people, yes, but as a collective, we're in the age of Aquarius, honey. Everything is out in the open. It's in the air, okay? Where a lot of us are seeing things for what it is. And where I'm going with this chokehold, okay, this death grip, is this wicked system has taken so many of us so far away from what is real. It's taken us away from so much of what is real. And it has made us get addicted, attached to mundane things, right? Thinking and believing that the new shoes, the new clothes, the video games, the tech, all these other things is what your babies really want. I just saw like a lot of kids playing in the grass, just laughing, playing with water. Again, learning what their abilities are and working on it and showing it, right? And embracing it, not being fearful of it or being told that it is wicked, it is evil. Understand that a lot of these babies, we've been talking about ascension, DNA activations, a lot of these babies are activated. A lot of them are activated. And you want to know why they're hyperactive, why they can't be still, why they always want to talk, why they're so loud, why they're not doing good in school, why they're talking back to the teachers, why they're not talking to you at all these different things. You wonder why. And this is why. They don't give a fuck about some of these things that y'all are feeding them, okay? So why is it that they need all these other things? It's covering, it's almost like what I'm seeing, it's like it's being piled on top of them. It's covering up their true essence. These kids are powerful. They are magical. And many of them feel restricted. They feel restricted, confused. And a lot of them, who they talk to about it, they talk about it with other kids who are trying to figure the shit out too, right? We can't help our kids by listening. By listening and having open dialogue with them. We can help our children by being present. Sometimes it's just the simplest things. Sometimes it's just the smallest things that mean the world to them. You know what? I have to say this because this keeps coming to me. I keep seeing this thing with, you know, giving a scenario. Your child gets in trouble, right? Your child does something that's like, why would you do that? Like, right? And some guardians, they don't give their kids the opportunity to explain themselves, right? They do not get the opportunity to explain themselves. Okay? It's like that. I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. Go do something. Go to your room. Go do your homework. Go. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. And it's like, why don't you want to hear it? Right? That would piss you off if you were trying to explain yourself, explain why you did what you did, or why you feel how you feel, right? Or why you said what you said. Trying to explain it, and the person, eventually you're gonna be like, okay, fuck it. And some of you, it's not gonna just be okay, F it. It's gonna be okay, bet I'ma really cut up now, right? So I just had to say that also. That's another thing that's been brought to my attention about parents is give your children the opportunity to explain. And be patient. Be patient. If it takes your kid a minute to get something out, be patient. Don't get mad at them because of that. Come on. Lighten your heart. Do your healing work. Get serious about it. Because that was probably done to you. You were probably that same way. That was done to you. And you're repeating the cycle by not correcting yourself, right? Get serious about your healing. Take those sodas out of your house. Begin to wean your children off of those products. That soda, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. Don't bring it into your house. And you work on stop drinking soda too. Put more water in your pantries. Okay? Get creative and start making your own juices where you can do something where it's like, hey, y'all want to do this? Y'all want to make some? Y'all, I'm gonna be a bomb mom. Like, I know that I am. I'm so excited, y'all. I get excited about stuff like this. Like, this is why I'm passionate about what I'm saying, because, like, it can be so beautiful. The unity. That's an idea right there, you know, where you're like, well, that's another addiction. You know, I was talking about the devil card. That's an addiction. Tempted to just drink soda and all day, and junk foods. Like, there's so many healthy alternatives. And listen, I had my battle with certain foods, but I feel so much better now, and I'm still a work in progress, but I eat so much more fruit, y'all. I always drink water. Like, I cannot be without water. But I drink so much more water now. I move my body more, you know, that type of stuff. Those sodas, it's something about sodas. It's just, when's the last time I had a soda? And it was a dark soda too. It had to have been a few months ago. And I was sipping on it and I was like, that aftertaste, I was like, this don't taste the same no more. This ain't right. this ain't right. I ain't drank it ever since then. I'm like, nah, what is this? This is nasty, all right? It's nasty. Take it back, I don't want it. Pour it down the drain, I don't want it. Again, as I was saying, bear with me, y'all. We about to pull a card and wrap it up. I hope y'all are vibing with me. Y'all are understanding what I'm saying. Y'all are getting where I'm going, right? Spirit said y'all do, because I just see 4111, 4111, all right? That's another way of spending time and connecting with your children. Listen, babies, we gonna wean ourselves off this sugar, these sodas and stuff, but I have an idea. We can make our own drinks with fruit, okay? With whatever type of fruits, veggie that you want. We can make smoothies. We can make fruit juices. You know, there's alternatives. All right, whoever that's for. Yes, getting outside. Getting outside. Being out in the sun is important. You'll see why. Watch out for sunscreens. Putting those sunscreens on your babies. That's not for them. That's not for us. We have pores. And what does our skin do? It absorbs. So imagine putting those chemicals on your baby's skin and then letting them be out in the sun and let it soak in that way. It's disturbing. What I'm seeing is disturbing. They don't need to wear that. Get some shea butter, okay? Some cocoa butter. Look into some other type of oils that you can use. Rub them down with that and let them be. Don't be spraying that stuff on them. Don't be rubbing that stuff on them, okay? For real. All I do is be out in the sun. I ain't never wore sunscreen. Watch how you're talking to your kids about their skin color. What you say about skin color. Okay, sidebar. And I said that because I don't know if everyone has heard this before, but don't be out in the sun too long. You're gonna get dark, you're gonna get black. Wow. And fair skinned people, lighter people who go get tans to be darker. Make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. When I think about these things now, it's like I can't believe some of the things I ain't never heard nothing like that from my parents, no. But just out in like other kids saying it, you know. You gonna be black? I'm not supposed to be out in the sun that long, cause like what? Y'all don't feel how good this feels? This feels great. I look great. Do I got a tan? Can y'all see my little tan line? I stay getting tanned up. I stay soaking it in. So again, like I said about your skin absorbs, right? So be careful what you're putting on your skin and make sure that y'all got your kids outside in the sun. And don't have that mentality of I don't want them to get too black or be fearful of skin cancer and stuff like that. Don't get that out of there. Correct that. And there needs to be an adjustment. There needs to be some adjusting in your households and your relationships with your babies. Okay? Begin to talk. Just talk to your kids. Just talk to them. It don't gotta be no, how was your day? And that's another thing. Work on, first of all, before I say work on it, If there are any like-minded beings who are watching this, who homeschool their children, or who have information, okay, guidance on homeschooling, could you pass that information along? Okay, either in the comment section or on my Facebook. Go to my Facebook and message me. A lot of your jobs are taking away a lot of time, okay? Let me put it like this. A lot of your jobs, okay, are taking away a lot of energy from you that you could be pouring into your children. And not just your children, because you matter. That's what I'm saying. We get serious about your healing, right? And taking care of yourself and recognizing what self-love is, what that feels like, what that, okay? So that you can be better for them too. But some of you are being guided to begin to pull back from your work schedule, whatever that's like for you. If you working overnights, or if you, I just seen 5111, overnights, or you know, just there needs to be an adjustment in that also, because again, it's taking away a lot of your energy, and that's energy that you could be pouring into yourself, utilizing for yourself, and pouring into your children also. Okay, I'm gonna say it flat out again. A lot of your kids don't even want to be in school. They don't want to. Talk to them about these things. See how they feel. Again, open that dialogue up, 5151, and see how they feel, right? Talk to them about how you feel about school. Like, really. See how they react when you talk about certain things. Right? What their body language is like when you talk about certain things. Or when you bring certain things up, you know? Pay attention to them. Be present. Yeah. So like I said, these cards, they don't have any words on them. It's nothing but a painting, okay? And this is what came out. Outside looking in, outside looking in, outside. I just got on the outside looking in. What does that mean, Spirit? I don't know. I just heard on the outside looking in. I don't know. I don't want to hold on to that for so long, but for too long, but I'm seeing that they have a lot of questions. This is why being present and having open dialogue is needed, okay? Because there's a lot of questions that they have. A lot. And like I was saying in the beginning, is they need to be comfortable with you, okay? They need to be comfortable with us. Because a lot of the times they're already judging themselves, and they've got others judging them, so they don't need to be judged when they get home. You know what I mean? Home is about nurturing. It's about nurturing. That's what it's supposed to be about. The home. I think about when I came back home. When I came back home, it was for me to heal. It was for me to awaken, right? It was for me to rest. They have a lot of questions. And like I was saying about being comfortable with us, this is important because some of the questions that they have, you might have to do some research on some of the questions that they have, okay? And researching doesn't just have to be going online and Googling it. It can literally be you connecting, right? Asking the question, what does this mean? What is this? Where does this come from? Whatever. And being present and open to receive the answer so that you can then be a beacon of light and insight to them. You feel me? Look at this other card, y'all. Can y'all see that? Those colors? And I was just talking about the sun. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like it's gifting, giving. That's beautiful. And the sun also receives from us. It gives to us, but it receives from us too. That's beautiful. I never looked at it like that. Right. I've always looked at it as receiving, but it's not. That's not it. That's not it. That's not all. There's so much more. We are giving to the sun also. Wow, help the children. Look at this. They want to be free, y'all. I said, how can we help the children? Look at this. We can't help them by, when I was talking about them feeling restricted and them needing to have a space or just the opportunity. I just seen 1, 2, 3. The opportunity, 1 hour, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay. They need to have the opportunity to express themselves and to create and to move and to be free and to, they need that. That is living, right? That's living. Some of your babies love to dance. A lot of the babies love to dance. Play some good, make sure that the music that you're playing, right, is something that is healthy for them to vibe to, like it's good vibes. Shoot, go outside and play some music. Bring a speaker outside and play some music and let them run and play and dance out in the grass. They need to be moving their bodies more. And you know how I said, ooh, this is powerful. You know how I said, I just realized it was an aha moment that we not only receive from the sun, but we give to the sun also, right? It's something about the babies that when they're outside and when they are being who they are, right? Connecting, even if they don't realize they're connecting, right? You might enlighten them of this, but even if they don't know they're connecting, just by them being out in the sun and you know, getting their feet on the, take them shoes off their feet. They don't really care about them Jordans, G. They don't really care about them Jordans. They don't really care about them Yeezys. They don't really care about them shoes for real. And whatever other shoes y'all be wearing now. Like, they don't really care about them. And they only seem to care about it is because it's a domino effect. You care about it. And you've put this label on that, right? And I ain't to say, you know, our babies deserve great things just like you deserve great things. They deserve to live prosperously, but they need to be aware of what true wealth is, what true prosperity is. And it's not Yeezys, okay? But get them shoes off of their feet. And you get your shoes off your feet. And you go out there and you be an example. Okay? Guardians, you are an example right now. Remember this. Remember this. That you are an example to them. We are an example to them. So think about that for a moment. We are an example to them. So if we continue to do the things that we know are not healthy, the things that we know are toxic, the things that we know don't truly fulfill us, you know, what are not so fulfilling, we continue to do these things, they see it. They see more than you think. They know more than you think. They hear more than you think. They experience more than you think. Let go of that idea that because they are younger, they haven't been here in this lifetime as long as you. A lot of your babies are old souls. They've been here. And a lot of them are here to teach you. Okay? Like, let's be real about it. Get rid of that idea that just because they're younger than you, that they are less than. Right? They're following you. They're following you, whether you know it or not. They're following you. Just like they follow these celebrities, these influencers. It starts with you. It starts with us, right? Many have been chasing things that, like I was saying in the beginning, are just mundane, that are not real. Not real. And that's what your kids will do. It's a cycle. But the thing is, what you're feeding them, so what I'm saying, what you're feeding them isn't necessarily healthy, isn't necessarily good, right? You might think that working your fingers to the bone, sweat, blood, tears, all these different things, don't need a man, don't need a woman, F these bees, all of that, you might think that that impresses them. Oh, my mommy, my daddy. They work long and hard away from home. They spend more time at work. They spend more time out in the streets than they do with me, so that they can get me these nice things. You think that's what they think? You think that's what they feel? Nah. Nah. And they're damn sure not gonna grow up thinking that way. When they realize 1, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11, when they realize they knew this, they knew that this wasn't the way to live, And that's how they were living. That's what they showed me. They need us. I don't know if I finished that statement about the sun. And if I didn't, I have to say it. 11:44. Thank you, Spirit. When those babies connect, when they're outside, when they're getting that sun, and they're playing and they're looking up and they're doing all of this and they're doing what they're doing, and they, not only are they awakening, right? Experiencing liberation, vitality, bliss. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's doing something to the sun. And what it's doing to the sun is powerful. What it's doing to the sun when those babies, when we get out here as adults and yeah. That's powerful too, but it's something about the babies. Because they're already at that stage where it's just purity, it's just pure. It's not really worrying about who's watching, okay? It's literally just being in the moment. That's what it is for them. And that's powerful. That's powerful here on earth. And that's powerful above. I'm gonna leave that there. They need peace of mind. They need reassurance. There needs to be an adjustment. There needs to be a weight lifted off of them. And remember what I said. Don't let go of that thought, that idea that just because they're younger than us, that they couldn't possibly experience or go through what we do as adults. There's things that some of these babies have experienced that I, as an adult, couldn't even imagine experiencing. So let go of that idea that just because they are younger, they couldn't possibly. Connect with them. Be present with them. Be patient with them. Listen to them. Get serious about your healing and your self-care so that you are available for them and so that you are a divine example. It's time we free our kids. And like I said about myself, I'm going to say it to those of you who don't have children. Everybody needs to listen to this message. Even if you don't have children right now. It's still your responsibility to be there for children in some way. Whether it's you're speaking up for them. Whatever. It's your, however Spirit guides you to interact with the children or what you're being guided to do for children. It's still your responsibility. It's our responsibility. Alright? I love y'all to life. Send you encouragement and empowerment always. I hope this blesses you. I hope I am understood. Share this message with somebody. Guardians, I love y'all. I love y'all and I care about y'all. That's why I'm not just saying the children. I want you to take care of you also. And take care of yourself so good that someone can come into your life if you don't already have somebody in your life, or if you have someone in your life that doesn't know how to love you the way that you truly desire to be loved, right? You do it so well with yourself, for yourself, that you attract it, okay? You just attract what is in alignment with your highest good. And these children can begin to have a family, a village, a community, a tribe, whatever you want to say. They have like-minded, loving, genuine, protective, wise people around them, where they feel and they know they are safe and they are free and they can do anything. All right? Great Mother Divine has spoken. That's it. That's all. I will talk to y'all soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. All right? Be blessed. Be uplifted. Be encouraged. Until we meet again. Peace.